Okay. Do you hear me? Okay, yes. So now it's my turn to introduce to you Pigm'Azur and its expertise in natural pigments, inspired by the Maya technology. So this is the agenda of the presentation. And before going into more details on the Pigm'Azur technology and on the different ranges of our products, we will start by looking if the origin drive for color cosmetics. So let's start with an overview of color cosmetics market. I will focus on 2 points. The first one is to check if the color cosmetic products are always a trend, and the second one is to see the evolution of the consumer expectations. So, as you know, during the pandemic period, the sales of makeup products fall sharply due to the use of masks and lockdown in aid of skincare products. As you can see here, according to a study on the May 2023 by the international strategy consultancy McKinsey and Company, between 2019 and 2022, the global retail sales of makeup products fall by 1% year over year. In 2021, the sales of makeup products increased, but won't reach the pre-crisis level, as you can see if you compare 2019 and 2021 in the light blue. Following the fall of masks and the socializing and the reopening of shops, we see that the market of makeup products increased, as you can see here on the green rectangle. And it has been driven by colored lip products, as you can see here. So the effect of these new launches have been reflected by new launches on the market. For example, you can see Chanel here launched a refinable version of Rouge à Lèvres in 2022. L'Oréal Paris launched also a lip balm formulated with 98% of natural ingredients. As you can see here, also natural ingredients are very deeply entrenched on the consumer expectations. And the other brand, L'Oréal Group, made in New York, launched also the Verde high gloss liquid lipstick. So the return of colored lip products boost the overall growth of sales in 2022 of the makeup products. And also regarding the McKinsey and Company, their forecast that this growth will continue in years to come. So as you can see, the future of colored cosmetic forecast to be quite bright. So the second point of the market trends for colored cosmetics is the evolution of consumer expectations. According to the health crisis, we saw that the consumers' expectations changed and are now more focused on the following trends. I mean, like skincare, minimalist routine, they would like to use efficient products than different products. I mean, they would like to try one product who is multifunctional and very efficient than using tons of different types of products. Also, the natural products, okay, this leitmotif is very common and are more than just a trend, as you know, and they are structuring characteristic of the market. Also, we saw that long-lasting makeup was something very interesting for the consumers. When we use the MAC, they didn't want to have transferred all their makeup, and also they would like to have a long-lasting during the day. Also, consumers would like to have innovative, ethical, multifunctional, and personalized products. This is the different trend that we will find through, and also we know L'Oreal produce the different personalized products, and yeah, this is the future. And they are more focused consumers on responsible and sustainable consumption. So, and last but not least, another consumer expectation is the well-being. According to a study of trends by the beauty stream agency, they show that this leitmotif is strongly pregnant and will be strongly pregnant in years to come. Indeed, on the way of health crisis, conflict with Ukraine, the economic crisis, finding a way to lift spirit has become increasingly important for consumers today. And you can see that, so this sentence was said by an analyst from Intel, and Intel expects to have more women turning to makeup, also looks design to improve their mood, such as the dopamine beauty trends. And what is dopamine beauty trends? It's a trend appeared last summer, and it's bold and luminous shades that it can help you to boost your mood and activating a physical release of dopamine. And this last one has been proved by researchers from a British study, researchers from the University of Sussex in 2009, and they show precisely a link between colors and happiness. And the researchers at the end suggest adding more colors into our lives to help increase our confidence, happiness, and strength. So it's a good timing now to talk about colors, I can say. And I'm going to present you Pigm'Azur company. So Pigm'Azur has been created in 2013 and created innovative natural hybrid pigments. I mean hybrid, these pigments are composed to inorganic and organic molecules. And the technology of Pigm'Azur is to protect the colorant molecules, okay, by using a natural encapsulation. And I will explain to you this point later. Also, this process, this innovative pigments, the process was been used to create this one has been patented, and also it's an eco-friendly process. Why? Because we don't use solvent, we don't use water, and also chemical products. That's why it's a green chemistry. And as you can see on the top, you can use our pigment in different applications, in cosmetic for sure, but also in coating, paintings, and in plastics. I'm not going to spoil you what you will have at the end into your bags, but you will see. So yeah, and now I'm going to talk about the innovation origins of Pigm'Azur. So the history of Pigm'Azur started in Mexico. As you know, Mayan people are very famous to use the color in their body and also during their rites. And one of our researchers went to Mexico to study their frescoes to understand why the colors have been so intense, vivid, and have numerous shades. So after different analysis and different research, we found a way to create a new process like the Mayan dawn. At the moment, we are not sure that all the process is the same, but we know that different steps are the same. So I'm going to explain you regarding this process. So now let's talk about the know-how of our pigments. So to explain to you, I told you previously, our pigments are composed to two bases, okay? Inorganic molecule and organic molecules. So the inorganic molecule is the clay, okay? And the organic molecule comes from plants. So let's focus on the organic molecule, the clay. So this is the clay that we use. The name is satellite. And this clay has different properties like absorbing, reinforcing, and reinforcing agents. And the main property that we will use for our pigments is the amphifill, because this property means you can disperse our pigments in different media, in oil, water, solvents, waxes. So it's very large to use our pigments. You can use them in different media. So, and now let's talk about the second base of our pigments, the plants. So as you can see here, this is the different plants that we have in our pigments. Curcumin from turmeric, Cantharia extract, carbon. We can use colorant molecules from rubia, annatto, and also anthocyanins. So now let's talk about the process. We know that colorant molecules are sensitive to daylight, temperatures, pH, and not dispersible in all media. Like, for instance, if you can take curcumin and indigo, they are not soluble into water. So, thanks to this process, we improve the properties of the colorant molecules, and also we open the different properties of colorant molecules. So, this is the process. You have the clay and the colorant molecules, and we are going to grind them, okay, to create an intimacy between the plants and the clay. And the second step is a thermal treatment to obtain the famous blue fire, for example. I'm going to focus on the thermal treatment to explain you more in detail this process. So, as you can see here, is the image of the clay, okay? And another properties of the clay, this clay is porous, means this clay has tunnels and channels, okay? And during the thermal treatment, the colorant molecules will go inside. It's a diffusion mechanism, and the water contained in the clay goes out. So this is at the end what we have, and this is the final pigments. So thanks to our process, it's possible also to have a wide range of colors, because we can play on different parameters, on temperature, concentration, and the time at this temperature. It will help you to have different shades. As I told you, and as you can see here on the right, different pictures of the different shades, different shades of blue, yellow, green, and so on. As I told you previously, our process is patented. As you can see, we grind and we use only heat to create new pigments, because we don't use solvents, chemical products, and waters. So now I'm going to talk to you about the benefits of green encapsulation. In our catalog, we have 20 references who has Cosmos approved. 31 who will be certifiable. It depends on what you need. And thanks to the encapsulation, as I told you previously, we improve the UV resistance, because we realize encapsulation, so we protect the colorant molecules, and we protect also the colorant molecules from heat and chemical products. We improve also, as I told you, the dispersion in different media, in water, oils, waxes, polymers. It's possible to disperse them in different media. And we comply to cosmetic regulation and other regulation. We have food contact approved and toys regulation. So now I'm going to show you the resistance between the indigo molecule, okay, after 100 hours under the sun test, and our pigments, the S1 blue. And as you can see, we decrease the delta E if we compare the indigo molecule alone and our pigments. And also we realize the same trial with another pigment compared to the curcumin. And as you can see, we can decrease the delta E of color. Another one, another one is just to show you the dispersion. And now the next slide is a video on the curcumin. The curcumin is not soluble into water. So I'm going to show you how we disperse the pigment, the J1 yellow, in a serum. So let's take a look. So this is the serum, and we put the pigment directly into water at under the homogenizer under 800 RPM. And here, before it was just only the water and the colorant and the J1 yellow. And now this is the final results in the serum. It's not necessary to put a lot of percentage of pigments inside, only 0.02% is enough. You have the serum there also if you will see later. And also another property that we have with our pigments is to create new properties like fluorescence. So as you can see here, under woodland and under daylight, you have different effects. And we color only the batch, the formula, and not the skin. So now I'm going to talk about the description of our pigments. So as I told you also previously, the pigments in the powder form, our pigments are semi-transparent. We are not nano regarding the cosmetic regulation and the French decree. Also, another property that we have thanks to our process, we have an advanced microbiological profile because we use heat treatment and we go until 280 degrees. So that's why we have an advanced microbiological profile. Also, we have a low heavy metal content. And as I told you previously in the catalog, we are Cosmos and we can be certifiable by Cosmos. And we are also vegan. And we are natural regarding the standard. So now I'm going to show you the different ranges that we have in our catalog. So we have natural ranges with pure pigments and fluorescent pigments. So this one is our natural pigments. As you can see, we have different shades of green, blue, red, and yellow. This one is the fluorescent pigments, 100% natural. And the third one is our fluorescent pigments. So now I'm going to show you the cosmetic application with our pigments. This one are hydration formula. As you can see here, in the emulsion, in serum, in glitter oil, in soap, solid shampoo, body scrub, and lip balm. As you can see, we put a low percentage of pigment to obtain a color products. Other products, other orientation formula, makeup. You can see eyeshadows, mascara, lipstick, lip gloss. You have also the lip gloss on the table and the blush. And here now is the different product that contain our pigments on the market. So you can see here some skincare product that you have on the table also. You have a body cream, you have also a shower gel. The last one, this one, is a safe tanning product. The pigment is just used to color the formula. And you have also lip care, makeup, and hair care. This one is on the market in France and is an anti-yellowing mask. So just to summarize our benefits, as I told you previously, we have a wide range of colors thanks to the process. We can improve the resistance of our pigments regarding UV, thermal, and chemical. We improve also the dispersibility. It's possible to disperse them in different media. And we have an advanced microbiological profile. And we can have a fluorescent pigment. So just to remind you our technology, we are just going to protect the colorant molecules by using a natural encapsulation to improve the property of colorant molecules. So thank you for your attention, and if you have any questions,